Y'all ready?
Yeah.
So the proper way of putting on a condom, always make sure that, what is the first thing that you do?
Check.
Alright, you check the expiration date. Now when opening the condom, you slide the condom I make sure that I place this condom so y'all can see the package through. You slide it open, and these ridges here on the side helps you tear it. So you won't have to rip it open with your mouth and things like that. And it is slippery, so it will maneuver around. So you sit there and you open it. You take the penis, place it on top, hold the reservoir, and slide it all the way down while it's erect. If you do it when it's not erect, then you have an issue.
You're going to have air.
You're going to have air, it's going to bust, the condom's going to break, and blah, 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 all these other excuses that people do. So then thereafter, there's always condoms of different styles and things of that nature. There's non-latex. There's not an excuse. There's different colors for different people. People think that colors is going to make the pleasure better. So I got red, I had yellow, it's clear. I even got banana and vanilla flavors.
Come on now.
I have the ones that's ribbed, that massages the inside of you and massage the inside of the person that you're having sex with. Whether it's male or I also have the baggy heads for those men that have heavy flows. So if he say, oh, I come a lot, use this baggy head. It's big enough to fit magnum size men as well. But it keeps the flow going, so that way you won't have that. I also have ultra sensitive, so that way it'll feel like nothing's on. I also have the female.
That one. I might try.
Okay. I also have the female condom. These female condoms you can keep inside of it's like a tampon. It can keep on for up to 8 hours. The female condoms are highly big, and then it's just like this. You slide open. That's what the female condom looks like. So in order for you to apply the female condom, you're gonna sit there. Here's my my friend, Big Fat Cat. She been with me through thick and thin. She's been rolling with me, and she's been making sure everything's like that. Because some people say that they need it to be censored. This is Mr. Wildin' Frisky. This is Mr. Hey, I just go with the flow, and Mr. Willy Dilly. All right. So with the female condom, there is a ring on the opposite side of the other ring. So there's two rings. One ring you're gonna pinch it at the end and make sure it's loose. And you're gonna hold it inside, place it on the inside to where it meets the cervix and it locks around the cervix, so that way the flow won't go. So then once you do that, the woman has to hold it on her vagina like so, and when sex get ready to happen, you do not use the other condom. If you're using a female condom, you do not use a male condom. So you take this off. When the flow go, make sure it don't go on the side because you defeat the purpose of it going in there. So then you hold it in place and you let sex happen. After he does what he needs to do, take it out. She twists it around, pull it out, and then throw it away. Simply. Throw it away in the trash and not flush it down the toilet. This material is real thick, and you're gonna have some plumbing problems. And for those who have homes, how you gonna explain that to your plumber that you spent like $300 just to unclog this? All right, so for most people, the gay men or the other parties that don't like the ring on it, they'll take this ring out and use it for a cock ring for men's extended pleasure. They use cock rings for men's extended pleasure. So they use it as a cock ring, they put it around the testicles, etc., etc. And then they just place it on the inside of the anus and hold it just the same and go inside. Alright? So for those people who say they have a man who don't want to use a condom, things of that nature, there's an alternative way.
Yes, it is.
There's an alternative way.
Yes, it is.
So that alternative way, you can sit there and you can say, hey, and this is for the women. But for the men too, there's techniques that you can teach your woman how to place on a condom. So you sit there, you open the condom, or she opens the condom, and she talks to you. You sit there and she said, and she placed the condom on the inside of the side of her mouth. Make sure that the reservoir is facing this way on the outside. And she can still be able to talk to you and you not notice that it's on there. So when the man said, "Oh, okay, well, we're about to have sex," things like that, she tells the man, "Hey, let me give you some oral pleasure," or anything of that nature. While she's giving the oral pleasure, she's doing it so well, his eyes rolling back in his head, however it goes.
Ooh, no, so.
She sits there and places it on without him noticing. I mean, people actually see me place this on with my mom. She places it on and she hops on it. And then by the time you say, "Oh, baby, I'm pull out so I can get ready to come," he have on the baggy head, so therefore, she gonna say, "Oh, come on. And then action happens, and then once she hops up, he be like, "Hey, how did this get on me?" It's tricks that you know. There's also pleasure for those who like to get fingered. There are such things called finger condoms. At the CVS, there's a little bag of 50 to 24 for about $3. You place it on your finger, just like a regular condom, and you let action happen, like so.
You ain't gonna bring up like that man did on the TV.
So you let action happen. So then after that, you have lubricants. Oh, dental dams. So for those who have oral pleasure, I've had clients, a spouse of a client, to say, "Hey, I'm negative, but me and my spouse was engaging in sexual activities. I was giving her oral pleasure, and she started her cycle." And she started her cycle and got in my mouth. I need to be tested. He was negative, by far. How did that happen? Hey, wasn't his time. But there's oral condoms. So it's dental dams. You sit there, you place it over the vagina or the anus, and you get the licking. Like so. Like so. So this was actually when I first opened it, or when it was very first opened, it was actually a strawberry flavor. They come in different flavors. They come smaller. This is for the people with fat cats.
There you go.
Or big vaginas, or however you want to call it. This is for people who got little tiny substances. And so, do what you need to do. Hey. Substances. So, again, there's different types of condoms for different folks, and that's how you do it. If you guys would like some baggy heads, or I do have the Houston Rapper endorsed condoms, which is the Stay Straight.